there you go. Okay.
Harley, are you in Canada or US right now?
I'm in Toronto, Canada right now.
Is the US brutality police riots a major story in Canada?
Yeah, it's monstrous. I mean, for me, like I remember life events. A life event was like 9/11, where it's like, whoa, monumental. Y2K was another monumental event. Corona, that's a monumental event. But now George Floyd is a monumental event. So close and on the heels of another monumental event in my life, in everyone's lives, like in society today, that like it's like the perfect storm. And now in such close contact, and it's crazy. And like, here in Canada, like everyone's keeping up to date. You know,
protest stuff is on a downturn right now.
Can you say the beginning again, Taylor? I didn't hear.
It seems like any riots, any protests, it seems like that's almost on the downturn now, and that Corona is coming back up as the big story. Like, and I just saw today from Missouri, I'm not sure elsewhere, that coronavirus rates are ticking up again, and that's to be expected when you have like. Can you imagine a worse time to have mass protests with people standing shoulder to shoulder than during a mass pandemic, a global pandemic? Yeah, like I hope we don't see a bunch more cases, but if we don't see a bunch more cases, what are we supposed to think about all this? Were we hoodwinked? Were we fooled a little bit about the severity of it? Or if we do see a huge uptick in it, like it kind of confirms what I think the three of us are on. This shit's real and it's a problem.
I think it could be both at the same time. Like I don't think we were necessarily hoodwinked if there aren't uptick. Isn't an uptick. It could just be that some people have developed antibodies, as well as so many people are wearing masks now and gloves. Like everywhere I go, people are wearing masks and gloves. Just about everywhere. Have you seen the studies
about like how masks? Most of those masks, like those blue bullshit masks, that's really not doing shit for most people. Like you need the kind of mask with the air filtration system to really.
It may not be as effective, but from what I understand,
these motherfuckers have their noses out. How many people have I seen with their noses out?
Come on, Taylor. That's like 1 in 20, right?
No.
I go to the hospital every month, and they give me a blue mask when I get there. And as far as the effectiveness of it, I know that for sure that like a lot of viruses that are spread airborne style, it's about like the particulates of like liquid that are coming out of your mouth when you exhale, and it's got to be catching like an enormous amount of that. So while they may not be 100% effective or as good as the N65 or M65, whatever it's called, definitely better than the mouth breathers that we'd be around without them. Like I feel perfectly fine standing in line in the hospital at the pharmacy every month.
Yeah, I think it's my understanding that it's about everything Kyle said. It's about me not projecting this like humid air in the back. So it kind of catches that. And then whatever does come out the sides and stuff is not being broadcast to everyone else rebreathing my air.
You get a real good idea of your bad breath odor to go back to the Smart Mouth ad when you're wearing a mask, though. I'll tell you what, I did not use my Smart Mouth the other morning, went all the way to the hospital to pick up some meds, got that mask on, and I was like, I breathed out through my mouth and in through my nose, and I was like, ooh, oh God.
Oh, I'm smelling.
Ow. It was like if you ever fart in the car and it's just god awful, and you're just like, go to roll the window down, and you're like, you know what? That is bad, isn't it? Kind of like a rotten egg kind of thing, but there's something spicy right on the end.